Hey guys, here we are for the start of the Daytona 24 hours in iRacing. Starting in second place after a great qualifying run. Let's see what we can do.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Leader got a good jump on us, but should be able to hang in there. Let's be cautious into turn one here. Hopefully we don't get punted from behind. Okay, cold tires, really gotta be cautious these first few laps. Just getting on the power. Don't lock up the tires. A lot of oversteer out of the corner exit there. Got Daniel in the 8 car in first place. Got Daniel in the 9 car in third place. So we're in a Daniel sandwich here. Almost falling out of the slipstream here. Be nice if we can stay in it, but got a full heavy car full of fuel, so it might be almost worse to be in the slipstream. Might just be like arrow pushed through the bus stop through here, so yeah, definitely understeery through there. Lost the momentum. Okay, let's see. The car behind should be, yeah, car behind gaining on us from that. Might lose a few spots.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left.
Side by side.
Still there.
Now the first lap. Who's gonna make it in the turn one ahead? Oh,
The
it's
next car's
close.
the leader. Clear.
Just managing to clear him. Let's watch that from replay. Watch that in a different angle. That was a nice move. Just skipping ahead, but that inside line through there just has a lot more grip, and it's going to win out most of the time. So nice job from Joseph, but the leader is pulling a bit of a gap from that, though. So now as we get back onto the banking. Again, really being tidy these first few laps. That's really important. No need to make any early mistakes. Let's run through the field. So in first place, we got Daniel pulling a pretty solid 2-second gap already after 2 laps. And then it's us, with Daniel behind, getting a solid slipstream behind us. Is he gonna be able to make a move into turn one? Looks like we're still safe. And yeah. So second, third, and fourth all pretty close together. Then we got fifth, sixth, and seventh, not far behind. Then we got like another train of cars. And then here are the LMP2, the Delar LMP2 cars entering turn one. Top 4 all under a blanket. Then fifth place, not far back. And sixth through 10th looks like all pretty close together. There's 11th, 12th, and 13th, 14th, and 15th, and 16th is a bit further behind. And I don't know where the GT3 cars are. Let's see if we can find them. It's the 118. There we go. Here are the GT3 cars. So we got an Audi leading a Porsche, and then an Audi and an Audi and a BMW. So it looks like the Audi is probably the preferred car of choice here. We got a Lambo, another Porsche, another Lambo, then another Audi, Porsche, got a Mercedes through here. But yeah, these cars still battling quite closely after like 3 or 4 laps. Nice long train of cars, Porsches and a BMW, then back to us. So yeah, that's how the field's looking so far. Let's go back on board, but yeah, it looks like we're about 30 seconds away from catching those GT3s. That'll be interesting the first time we catch them. Checking our fuel, it looks like we have about 22 laps to go. We've already ran 3 laps, so looking around like a 25 lap fuel run. And yeah, our first big challenge of this race is once we get to that lap traffic. It's probably going to be the hardest for that leader, but hopefully he'll be able to open up some spacings for us. Yeah, I've done a bunch of IMSA races this week where passing through that traffic the first time is such a challenge. It only gets easier from then, but you have to make sure everyone's in sync. How many cars can you pass into the bus stop? How many cars can you pass into turn one? It's just they're all fighting for position, and they don't need to break up the rhythm. Oh, and we lost him. Where did he go? Is he disconnected? Nope, it's still. Oh, sorry, my bad. Apparently, I touched something. My apologies. We're still in the race. Just accidentally clicked something. Looks like we're pulling back the distance. We were about 1.9 behind Daniel. Let's look at our last laps. So as we look backwards, we can see the car in third right on a bumper, but let's check our last few laps. So our last one was a 31.9 compared to the leader's 32.0, so we're really close on pace, just about a tenth faster maybe, but let's compare that to the GT3s. So the 65 car is about 20 seconds up the road, and yeah, here he is. He's running 145, so about 15 seconds slower, but yeah, this train of cars, it's going to be one pack of 7, and then one pack of 3, one pack of like 5 or so. So that's actually not going to be too bad. Only about 3 packs of cars. So back on board. Let's ride on board the cars behind, shall we?
The next car's the leader.
Closing up quickly on that pack of GT3s, now down to 8 seconds behind them, facing that Delta. And yeah, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars or so until a nice like 2-second gap. Okay, well I'm going to shut up for a minute here and just let you enjoy what it's like to pass some traffic. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and let's see if Joseph can maintain that gap to the leader.
side. Clear on the left. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
And we're just returning back. After that first pass through the traffic, we have a few more cars before the bus stop here. Let's hope we can, just coast before. Let's be smooth through here. Don't need to be too aggressive. We'll make sure we catch them out of the bus stop. Don't lose the momentum. Okay, a bit sketchy through there. Had to slide, but let's see if we can get most of these cars. Out of 3 and 4, long train of cars. We did lose about a second to the leader there. He was able to get most of those GT3s through the kink. But how many of these cars can we get? Oh, this is going to be tight. Can we get them all? 3 more? Oh, we did. Awesome job. Great job, Joseph. Looks like Daniel behind, right on our tail, managed to get through. Then the next car is 2 seconds back. Mathis in the 5 looks like he got stuck behind a few of them. But yeah, you can see how much those GT3s really held us up out of the kink. And then we had to kind of stay behind them through those next 2 corners. We were pushed a bit wide. So, but overall, kept it clean. That's what's important. 24 hours, no need to be super aggressive early. Going back to TV view. Looks like we have a pretty big gap. But let's go back through the field, see what it's like for the rest of these GT3s. You can see just how chaotic it is for these BMWs to pass through.
The next car's the leader.
So, we passed through the GT3 class so far, and while it was chaotic, I do have to commend those guys. They seemed to hold their line pretty well. They weren't swerving around too much, so they seemed to respect us passing through.
The
Now,
next car's the leader.
next class of cars is the LMP2s. They're about 30 seconds, 35 seconds up the road. Probably going to take a bit longer to be able to catch those guys. And the good news, they'll be more spread out than the GT3s. The bad news is that they're more even in pace, so it's going to be probably more challenging to pass them. Not as big of a difference in speed. Got our first incident point of the race so far. I didn't see where it was, but I'm guessing it was the bus stop. But as long as we can get a 1x and not get a slowdown penalty, that's probably more important than anything. Looking at the field, again, we got a nice 4-second gap over 4th place. 3rd place is still right behind, though. As we're starting the 10th lap of the race, let's go look at some of these liveries, though, just at the front of the field. So in 3rd place, we got a, what is that on the back? X-Roxo, X-Floro. And this is for the 9-car team, the Sim Vision. So nice pink and blue car. Then in 2nd place, we got the Nexus livery, number 32, NTT Data car. And then for the leader, the 8-car Tiki Sim Sport, we got this nice Tiki scheme, and that front of the car looks pretty cool with like those lot of, I don't even know what you'd call those, like flowers and stuff. It looks very I don't know, Hawaiian. Is that does that make sense? Or it looks tropical. That's what I'm going for. It's a pretty cool livery. Let's go back through the field. So this is 33rd. I think this is starting the LMP2 cars. Got a red Kenny 500 Jabali Academy car. This is an interesting one. Looks like a bumblebee or something. Yellow and black. Then I think I'm going backwards again. There we go. Got the FFR. Let's see it from this angle. That's pretty cool. It's like what do you call it? Like paintball almost, just like a bunch of splotches of paint all over the car. Then we got the Sim Racing World, yellow and red car. We got the Pit Lane Sim Racing car. We got the Scours car. That's pretty cool, like the checkered flag design on the back there. And we got the red, black, and white car. The Trigon purple and green car. Imperial. Is this an Imperial team? The 15 car, yep, Imperial Motorsports. We got the, what is that on the back? YS Simsport. Is that the name of the team? Yep, YS Simsport Red. Except their car is yellow, but I won't complain. We got looks like a pretty basic gray and green livery. We got the Adriano Trade, yellow, green, and blue. And then we're heading on to the GT3s. Just gonna go through these pretty quickly. Rep Porsche, RD Simsport Audi, the IR. That's a pretty cool one though. Just looking around, red, yellow, and black. Okay, we got the Lamborghini, the orange, yellow. That looks pretty cool. We got the Porsche. Look how it changes from like the black to yellow. Yellow and green Audi. And that should be about the whole field. There we go. Okay, so now let's get back to us. 32 car. We should be approaching those LMP2s quite soon. Yep, they are 15 seconds up the road. But yeah, which one of those cars did you like the most? I actually really liked that yellow and black. It looked like the Bumblebee car. I like that car. It looked pretty cool. So about 2 p.m. in game, we can see up there, 2:05. The track temp started at like 92 degrees. It is now down to 90, so still pretty hot, but not as hot as the race started. And 12 laps in, 14 laps to go till our stop, so around halfway done with the fuel stint.
We can catch them, but you need to let me pass.
Joseph absolutely booking it through that bus stop. That was so good. Feel like we were about 1.6 seconds behind. We're now closing the gap up to 1 second. So again, just as we're closing the gap up, we're going to have to go through some traffic. So let's hope we can hang on here. But again, checking the lap times as we cross the line. Got a 1:32.0 compared to the leader. Got a 1:32.5. So I gained a whole half second there. Pretty impressive. And then the guys behind got a 1:31.8. So Daniel behind definitely has some pace. He might have also been helped with the slipstream though, so. I got a second incident, but of places to pick them up, that is not a bad one. On the entry is much better than the exit, so I'll take it. Looks like we're gonna catch just one LMP before we catch the next pack, about a 5-second difference. And then, yeah, you can see there's a bunch of cars in a line here, what, 10 seconds? Yeah, so that's 1,
Come on, let's
2,
push.
3, 4, 5, 6, that's gotta be like, oh my gosh. 15 laps in, you would have thought that these LMPs would have separated, but they're still in a nice big train, so this will be a challenge. But yeah, the first one shouldn't be too challenging. Might be able to get this one out of the bus stop. This guy might catch him before, but yeah, just be patient here. Will he let him go, or is he gonna fight him for it? Oh man, I think he's gonna dive. Oh no, he's holding back. Oh, this is gonna help us a lot. Joseph Joseph
Car
was
on your
so
left.
eager. He was like, "This is our chance."
You're on the
That's
right. 3 wide.
3 wide
Hold
for
your
the
line.
overall lead here. LMP2 car holding up the leader through the
Hold your
bus
line.
stop gives us a
Left
chance to
side,
take
2
the
wide.
overall lead of the race. Can we do it
Keep to the
around the
right.
outside? Finishing lap 14, catching up on a
Clear on the
GT3.
left.
Making it 3
Car
wide
on your
once
left.
again. This is really intense racing.
Still
Side
there.
by
Hold your
side
line.
for the lead. Trying to go around the outside.
Clear on the
Oh, that
left.
was tight. Man, let's watch that from TV view. Looks like we were pushed a bit wide through there. Again, chase view, slow motion through turn 1. Half a car length in the lead, but the leader ran a bit wide. Small tap there. Nice save from Joseph. Easily could have spun around there. That was just, yeah, like I said, that outside out of turn 1 is just a really challenging place to pass. I think he was a bit over aggressive, just holding the line a bit too tight. The leader did run a bit wide, but yeah, I guess we'll have to fight another day. But yeah, that LMP2 gave us a really solid chance, but just not enough. Some more GT3 traffic to fight through,
Clear on
though.
the left.
Okay, just trying to get through the kink. Again, the lead would be nice now, but again, we just have to keep ourselves in the hunt. I feel incidents are going to be more important than anything, and if we're within 5 seconds of the leader versus 1 second, I don't feel it will make a huge difference at this time. So, oh man, just getting stuck around this outside, that's quite tough. Just gonna skip a little bit ahead now. Wow, nice run through the bus stop. We're gonna have some nice draft through here, but again, our passing opportunity gets a bit hindered from this lap traffic. It's just like he also has the draft, so
Left side. Clear on the left.
this is the
Left side.
challenging part because it's not just
Rafael,
To
what
the
are
GT3s.
you
right.
doing, man?
Clear. Go right.
You're having to pass the GT3s and LMP2s at the same time, and oof, that is the leader spun. Oh man, that is insane. We took the lead from getting the leader getting spun by an LMP2. That is wow. Let's
The
watch.
leader's pitting now.
That is so unfortunate. The 8 car turned in. Yeah, I have to put that on the 8. He should have left space for the LMP2 car. Maybe he would have thought he would have given him, but that was a bit overzealous. So the leader got turned, but I would say to his own mistake. Did he get collected? He did. He didn't. Oh my gosh, that is I cannot believe this. Leader 16 laps in. Huge wreck in turn 1. Look at that mess. That is crazy. So, yeah, what a
Car on
way.
your left.
Really gotta commend
Still
Joseph.
there.
What a way to take the lead.
Clear.
Again, like you can see, the leader might seem like he is the fastest, but one mistake like that, spinning around, especially with all lap traffic like this, it can maybe not end your race, but it can really hurt it.
The
So,
leader's pitting now. Left side. The leader's pitting now.
saying the leader's ping now, is that us, or hopefully we're still okay? I'm assuming it was the actual leader. Okay. So we're still okay as we're starting lap 17. Man, that was definitely the
Okay, you are the leader.
most dramatic moment of the race so far. I know it's early on, very early on, but wow. Leader of the race, turning himself from an LMP2 car. That puts us with a 2-second lead, but if that tells us anything, that should tell us to be cautious around these cars. This first stint, or these first 2 hours, they're going to be the most brutal of anything. Again, hot track temperature, everyone's all
Left
stacked
side.
together. Oh man,
Clear on the left.
that was a bit. I mean, that car wasn't really leaving a lane there. Yeah, I think Joseph should say sorry through there. I think that car behind, he wasn't really doing anything wrong, but we did have some run on him, so I think we had the right to do that. Okay. Looks like we've kind of gone past all those GT3s, and now I got 11 more LMP2 cars to pass. It's been really impressive how long it's taken for us to catch these guys. Almost like a whole fuel stint before we catch them. Okay, again, really having the time when you get through these. You don't want to get held up out of the exit. And we got a little held up, but I think we're still okay.
Car on your left.
Let's see, second
Keep to the
place.
right.
The 7 car about a second
Clear.
back. And then looking at the delta, we got 2.5, 3. And then, let's see where we got. Yeah, 2.5, 3, 4, then 9. And then, I mean, everyone's still within like 20 seconds or so. So I would say even that one car, the leader, the Tiki Sim Sport, wrecking out, and the Sim Vision. So first and third, down to 30th and 31st. So easy to be like, hey, we're starting up ahead, let's take advantage of it, but taking advantage, it can go away that quickly. So okay, can we get
Car
by
on
this
your left.
LMP2? Okay, getting
Clear
alongside.
on the left.
That's really
Left
the
side.
difference.
Clear.
That's really the difference between passing those GT3s. Going into the corners, you're gonna clear them, versus LMP2s, you're gonna get alongside, but you might not clear. So you gotta just realize it's gonna take a lot longer. Gotta make those decisions carefully. Let's go back on board. And let's prepare for our next pit stop coming up in just a few laps. Excuse me.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right. Left side. Clear. Car right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Clear on the right.
Oh, that was just a really stupid thing, having to deal with this LMP2 that wouldn't freaking figure out what line he wanted to take. We went to the inside of him and he wanted to cut us down, and then we were 3 wide. Did that spin out? Oh, that was a bit... what happened to this guy? Another LMP2... No, this is second place in class, tried to go 3 wide. Got himself spun by making a kind of unnecessarily aggressive move. Got a dumb 2x from that, but I'd say he's the real loser. I mean, it was just this whole mess of this guy was spun around, and then it's like, what even caused this? Nothing, just literally his own self just overshot the corner, got into the grass, then recovered, and then you need to look at your. I mean, this is just so dumb because he's going up back on track. He needs to see. He literally parked up on the apex. Then went to the left, then he blocked us. Went to the right, and then he kind of overshot the corner, and then we're trying to just cross over, and then it's like, what is he doing? He's bringing himself all the way back over to the left-hand side. So, I mean, I would almost put that more on this car for forcing us to go left. This guy just had no idea what the heck he was doing, so, I mean, a 2x isn't the end of the world, and that spin obviously isn't the end of the world for that guy. He's still able to continue, very little damage, but just just an absolutely unnecessary incident. Totally could have been avoided, and it was just a dumb LMP2, just no spatial awareness at all. So, okay, well, we can continue, but that's definitely not gonna help our incident count. But just gotta, I mean, Joseph did all he could. He did everything right. Just couldn't avoid
Right side.
an LMP2 making dumb decisions,
Clear.
and it's like when you're battling for position, obviously you want to take advantage of other people's mistakes, but uh, like that prototype in second place, you just can't go to the inside when there isn't a hole there, and that's kind of what there was. There should have been a hole if that LMP2 wasn't coming down, but I don't really know what else to say. Anyways, I'll go back on board, and hopefully we can avoid a little less action the rest of this stint here.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
As we're about to catch the final 4 LMP2 cars, of course they're all together. Just skipping up ahead to those guys. Oh my gosh, come on. There they are. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Well, doesn't seem right. No, that's right. It says 12th, but that's because that's overall, not actually in class. But yes, Andres in the 16 car for Imperial Motorsports is leading the LMP2 class, followed by the 214 car. This is 3 Oceans Racing. Then the 447, these are high numbers, JD Sim Racing from Central Europe. And finally the 00 from Italy, Denamero Team Italy. And just as we cut there, they are getting passed by us.
Clear.
Now let's go back on board, but yeah, just 3 more cars to pass. I don't think we'll get them before the bus stop, maybe one of them, but yeah, it's going to be challenging. Might want to hold back here. I know we're close, but no need to push it, not this early. Okay, just hang back, nice, coasting early, saving fuel. Okay, we're gonna lose a bit here, but just get back to throttle and exit. There we go.
Car on your left.
The problem is, they're still all within the slipstream.
Still there, hold your line.
It's so hard to pass these guys when they're in the
Stay on the
slipstream.
right.
He's still there? Oh man.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Car on your left.
Oh
2 wide.
man, this is
Still there, hold your
tight.
line. Clear on the left.
That was, we gotta watch that again from TV view. Just,
Left side.
you'd think,
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
getting forced 3 wide with the GT3 car and then pushed to the outside.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
That was a tight situation, but Joseph managed it really well. So kudos to him. Okay, going around the leader through the kink. Sorry for rewinding, but that was actually a pretty awesome move. Let's just watch that once again. Passing LMP2 car for the lead. Final lap traffic, the car that hasn't been passed. Side by side. And finally got it done. So that makes us officially past we've officially passed every car in the field, or not every car, every other class car in the field so far. Now we're just going to clear by some more GT3s. Should be much easier than those LMP2 cars. Then approaching turn 1.
Still there.
Oh,
Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right.
being pushed to that outside in turn
Clear
1,
on the
man,
left.
that is a really challenging place to be put. All that traffic allowed the 5 car to get right up to us. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at our lap time, see how much that traffic really held us up. So, again, we've been getting, 131s, 132s. Last lap was a 134. We can see our best lap was a 131.9. So, lap traffic can hurt your laps by, 2 seconds or over 2 seconds. So, yeah, it's really important when you're catching the traffic. So, again, looking at our delta, we got 2 guys within 3 seconds, or 3 guys within 3 seconds, and then 8, 13. I mean, top 10 still within 20 seconds, so still a lot of guys within not far away. Should be pitting in next time by, it looks like. One more lap. Typically, you'd like to undercut in an IMSA race, that way you can avoid the lap traffic, but in one of these races, fuel saving is so important that we're just going to try to extend our stints as long as we can. There we go, nice long train of cars here. It would have been nice to pit last lap, but okay, what lanes are you gonna take? Can we get by? Oh man, that communication.
Clear.
Communication is so important about where these guys are gonna go. We should be able to get all these guys.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Okay, past the leader, the GT3s. "25 laps in. First stint should be completed, and we have 6x. Not what we would have liked, but we're still in this, probably very minimal damage. Okay, nice. Oh, looks like, wow, the 5 car is able to extend even further. That's impressive.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Let's check what our tires are at after the first stop. They were at 74 in the rear, 76, and then 77 and 81 in the front. So, really solid first stint there by Joseph. Let's see what we can continue to do. Again, just, well, really not many good angles here of the car, but how long? We got our fuel just finishing up here. Got all the tires done. Gonna be taking tires every single stop because it shouldn't really take any more time. Fuel and tires done together. Okay, where are we gonna come out here? Any traffic? Looks like we're in a pretty clear spot. Okay, and we're back out on track. And just like the start of the race, we are right behind the person that initially led the race, that 8 car, right before he spun himself. But yeah, 16th place. But where is he though in terms of? He is. Oh, what? The 8 car? Why can't I find him? There he is. 8 cars, 8 laps down. So wow, that's pretty painful for something this early on. Oh man, those tires! You can see first lap out. Even that second stint, those tires are sliding around a lot. Gotta be cautious. Cold tires after every pit stop. It's gonna take a lap or two to warm them up. Just gotta be cautious through the bus stop
The lead
here.
is pitting now.
Don't be too aggressive. Come on, hang on to it. Understeering. Yeah. That's, again, not a slowdown, but okay. Well, I'm just going to mute for a little bit here and just let you guys enjoy. Oh, we're actually gonna be catching the leader coming out of the pits here. It's gonna be close, and it looks
Car
like
on your left. The next car's
we
the leader.
just
Clear.
lost the lead. Oh, overshot the corner a bit trying to clear that GT3. So we lost the lead. That's a little bit unfortunate, but he was able to make it an extra lap, so that's impressive to him in terms of fuel. But we're still in this fight, obviously. No, it's oh my gosh, yeah, those tires is just, if you push them too early, they're just going to be really hurting the rest of the stint. So, really going to warm them up in a smooth fashion. But let you guys enjoy the battle in the second stint. Hopefully everything's calmed down a bit more. Everyone's a bit more spread out, and we've finally gotten the first stint over. Now it's time to get into our rhythm.
The lead is pitting now. Back in third. Keep hustling. The lead is pitting now. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear. Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. You're back in second. Right side. The next car's the leader. Clear. Car on your left. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Car on your left. You're on the right. 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. You knocked your wheels out of alignment. Left side, still there. Keep to the right. Clear.
So just quickly checking back into the race as we're approaching the first hour done, about 8 minutes away. The driver just talked to him, and he was saying that he has been a bit aggravated by the traffic so far. He's felt he's been a bit unlucky with it, and the leader is actually holding him up right now, and so he's been trying to get past, but when he's been using the attack mode, he felt like he's just been mistiming it. He's been trying to get good exits out of the bus stop without getting 1Xs, and that's been quite challenging. So, um, we've been considering fuel saving behind this guy, but we just feel like we're losing too much time, so the main approach is just try to overtake if we can.
Left side.
I mean, looking at his
Stay on the
pace
right.
and our pace, we're going to clear this
Clear
guy,
on the
yes.
left.
We got a 33.1 versus a 32.9. Again, that part of that might have been through traffic, so it's just been really hard to tell what pace is actually like. But we're definitely close, if not a bit faster. The question is, if we do overtake this guy, can we pull away, or is he just going to stay with us? And so that's been the real challenge, trying to figure out what that plan should be. Obviously, even if we stay close to him, that gap could build if we pass lap traffic and we get stuck behind. So I feel like that's the main advantage, not necessarily to build a gap, just to have that option to be able to get through lap traffic first. So yeah, this bus stop has definitely been the biggest of our troubles so far, but I would say that the biggest takeaway has also just been that 2x collision early on. I don't think it caused much damage, but definitely just in terms of those incidents, building up quicker than we wanted them to. So, and now this LMP2 getting the draft from, it's going to make it hard for us to clear him. Can we get by side? Going into turn 1. Oh, will it give us the spot? Oh, it's getting close. I think we just about got it. And just checking up on the deltas, or the gaps after the first stop. Again, top 3 within 5 seconds. 9th place 30 seconds back, and then 6th place within 20 seconds. So 11th and on, well, I guess 10 on the lead lap, and then there's a pretty big gap from there. So,
You got a slow car on the left.
oh my gosh,
Go
another
right.
slow LMP car. Will he let him by? There we go. We are smooth, but these LMP2 cars have just been a hassle, just in terms of when they've been rejoining, not really looking around where other cars are. GT3s, they've been in lots of packs, but they've been quite easy to overtake. Will this guy get this GT3? We're hoping he doesn't, and it's going to be close. He's going for it, and yeah, it's not going to help us. Just having to, you don't want to get stuck behind on the entry, but that gap that he lost, like a second and a half, that hurts. But, you know, long race, we're going to find our moments. They'll find theirs. Again, checking up on our fuel, if we're going for 25 laps a stint, we should have about 15 laps to go here, and we have 15.8. So yeah, we're close to stretching it to 26, but it is going to be tough. It's always that balance of how much time are you going to be giving up per stint to make it that extra lap. I feel like 25, you don't really have to give up much pace, but 26, you do have to start giving up a little. There we go. We found another moment. LMP2 held the leader up by about half a second there. Can we get by him? It's going to be close. We can get him out of the kink here on the right-hand side. Will it give us the lane?
Car on your left.
Oh, we gotta dive it.
Clear.
Oh, leader locked up. We overshot by a bit. I do get a bit scared about lockups occasionally, but you do have to remind yourself you are taking tires every single stop. So if you burn them up, it's not going to be long till you're getting fresh tires. So you can kind of push those tires pretty hard every stint. Just don't overdo it. Another thing about this bus stop, it's not necessarily how narrow it is, it's also about the weather. Because when it's sunny outside, everything's really shining on the track and it's easy to see all these points. The curbs are much brighter, but when it's cloudy, everything's really dark, and so it's almost hard to see your marks. So that's also a challenge. At night, you got all like the lights everywhere, so that almost makes it easier to see everything, but when it's cloudy, it's almost more challenging than at night sometimes. So would have never thought that incident points can be collected because it's cloudy, but that is kind of the case. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back out just for a little short while, but again, hope you guys enjoy as we're crossing over the 1 hour mark, and we might be able to take the lead over soon. Oh, just gonna stay here for just a minute or two more as LMP2 pushes the leader wide.
Car on your left.
We're still hanging
Keep to the
on.
right.
Should be able to
Clear
clear
on
him.
the left.
And back in second, hanging on to the lead. 1 hour in. Let's keep it up.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear. Keep to the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Clear on the right. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear. Okay, you are the leader. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Car on your left. Clear. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear. Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Left side. Clear. Clear on the left. Car on. Clear. Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. there. Clear. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course. Car right, still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car right, still there. Stay on the left. Clear. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Right side. The lead is fitting now. Still there. Clear. The lead is fitting now. You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time. Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear on the right. Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. The lead is fitting now. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left. You're back in 4th position.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to end the stream right here quickly, and then I'm going to restart the stream for
Back in
part
third.
2.
Keep hustling.
So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll start the stream again soon.